the longer we wait and try to perfect something is the longer it takes for us to learn and get better at that. And in turn, the longer it takes for people to get to know who we are. Hey there, welcome to my Epique Journey. This is Brandon DeVere. Thank you, as always, for tuning in and sharing your time with me. Here we go, the journey from 600 to 0 to 600 plus. Just checking in today after a nice weekend. I actually went to KW family reunion. Didn't go to it, but I was down. It's down in Mandalay Bay here in Las Vegas, and so I went down there. Met up with a couple people, kind of walked around, cruised around. It's kind of fun. I may or may not have had this Epique shirt on, but either way, it's fun and to kind of joke around with people at other brokerages. Drives me crazy, 100% crazy when agents like have beef with each other because they're at different brokerages. Sometimes you get a side eye when you go down there. Me and a partner of mine went to EXPCon, last year. Of course, I know way more people there than I do at KW. But same thing, joking around, seeing, friends. I still have a bunch of friends in EXP. Love them all to death. And it's super funny when people get so upset. So upset with when you're with another brokerage. It's super weird. But, I get it. I guess I'm like that with sports. Not so much anymore. Like, I love the Seahawks. I love to talk trash to my Niner friends, but at the same time, like it's all good. Like, it's not like we have any beef or don't like each other because of those things. So anyways, it was fun. Went down there. I'll probably go down again and hang out. Maybe have meet up for some drinks or some dinner or something like that. But they're here for a few days. Should be good. But today I want to talk about, again, I know I've talked about this before, but I want to get back into it again because it's something that I continually see, right? Like we try to be so perfect all the time and get things. Hey, I got to do this and I'll do this and I'll have everything lined up perfectly before we start to deploy some strategies and tactics and things like that. And it's becoming so much clearer, like right now, like as I'm doing this almost daily, and I'm seeing you may not see it, but I'm progressively getting better and more comfortable in what I'm going to talk about and things. Like, I've done this before, but I was out of practice for a while. It's the at bats, right? Like, if I went and took a swing every 3 months, it takes forever to get me for me to get any better. For another analogy would be like when you go in and you want to, let's say you want to work on your bench press and you're going to get better at lifting weights and things like that. What's going to help you faster? Doing one absolute perfect bench press one time, once every week, or you doing 3 sets of imperfect bench presses 3 times a week. Oh, sorry, hit the mic there. But like, think about that. One bench press, which would be like doing one video, or doing it like the repetition of it over and over and over again. Like, even though it wasn't perfect, like you'd have the perfect bench press, you're going to lift a whole lot less weight because you're going to have absolute perfect form, or doing it slightly imperfect and doing heavier weight, you're going to get stronger much faster doing that. And that's what I think about when I was doing CrossFit. A lot of people be like, oh, it's not a real pull-up. It's not a real this. It's not a real that. Again, we talked about Bert Kreischer talking about how, like, you can either buy into it or you can poke holes in it. You know what? You're right. The perfect pull-up form is not typically found in, like, I can't remember, the pull-up and then the push-up, whatever it's called. Or in CrossFit, they do the pull-up and then, like, swing themselves up and go like this. You know what I'd rather have if I was, like, in a burning building and I need to, like, get up to, like, the next balcony? I wouldn't care if my form was perfect or not. I would rather be able to do that. So if I was never able to do that, let's just keep that clear. But the reality is, like, yes, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do what works if it's imperfect. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh, well, that wasn't the perfect one, so I got to stay on this level. So those type of analogies pop into my head when we try to do things so perfect, and it's the same. I'm going to tell a couple of stories here, and I'll use another analogy as well. But so right now, I'm getting appointments booked. I just had 2 today, booked directly from these videos from a link that people watch this video, not perfect, not production quality grade, not not taking 3 months per video to come out for the perfect cut to B-roll and perfect script. 99 times out of 100, I have zero script. I go, this is what I want to talk about. I have nothing written down right now. This is what I want to talk about today. And this is what I'm going to talk about today. It's going to resonate with some people. It's not going to resonate with others. It's not completely perfect. I don't do 1,000 takes. I'll give you the secret to my videos. I may do a second take if I screw up on the intro, or if I don't. There's been one time where I got lost in my head and I went all over the place, and I was like 4 minutes in. I was like, all right, no, I got scratch out, start over. I want to be more on point, but I'm not going to do that a bunch. So that was one video. This is episode 30, I believe. I think today's episode 30. So out of 30 videos, I've done it one time where I stopped it in the middle, or after I got started to re-record it. But the rest of them have all been like, I'm just going to do this, and that's where it's at. It's going to resonate with some people. It's not going to resonate with others. I cannot try and perfect it to resonate, because it's, regardless of what I do, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So the point being is that I'm getting appointments booked from the people that are resonating with it. The people that aren't resonating with it, I'm not having to argue with or anything. They're showing up or they're not. And if they're not showing up, they either are not interested now, they're not interested at all, or maybe they hate me. I don't know. That's quite a possibility. They could hate this guy that shows up every single day, unscripted, and has a stupid background, and sometimes his camera's a little blurry. Could be a number of those things. Maybe they met me before and didn't like me for some reason. I don't know. Maybe I have the same name as their ex. Who knows? But for whatever reason, I'm not resonating with them. They aren't reaching out. I am resonating with people. They are reaching out. Very simple in that aspect. And so that's why I'm saying, just get out there and just create your content where you are just at it every day, at bats every day, at bats every day, at bats. There's no way you're not going to get better if you keep working on it one way or another. I mean, I'm not Jimmy Kimmel. I'm not going to host my own TV show by any means out of this, but I am getting the opportunity to get to get people in front of me, have the conversation, and see how we can grow together if there is a possibility to do that. And the last thing I'll touch on here is it's very similar to when you're switching brokerages. You might look at Epique and go, man, I'd really like to do that, but I have a listing right now, or I have something under contract right now. Like, you don't just all of a sudden go to nothing, right? You don't just go to absolutely nothing. Like, if you were to wait to get yourself connected, right, to get yourself moved over from one brokerage to the next, you're going to wait till you have nothing going on. That could kill your business. Like, I don't know why you'd want to do that, right? There's never going to be a perfect time, is what I'm saying. So if you're wanting to make a move and you think that it's going to be beneficial, like, it would be better off to leave earlier and have it be clunky than wait until the perfect time to move. Because the perfect time to move is not going to be perfect, because you're not going to have any business. And then you're going to wait 3 to 6 months trying to get your business going up again. And you're going to be like, this company sucks. I came over here and I haven't been doing any business. And it wasn't because the new company wasn't available for you or help you. It's because you killed off your business to make the move. Don't kill off, ramp it up. Go crazy. Who cares if you got to send out a referral? When I joined EXP, I went from 100% brokerage, and I had 4 deals that I went from 100%, and if I left, I owed them 25%. So I had 4 deals, so I essentially lost 100% of one deal by making the move, and it was the best move I ever made. I never would have even found Epique. I never would have even, my blinders would have been on, and I said, okay, now this is the time to move. It's not perfect. Let's go. And that's what I did. So, and there's ways to make it work in those times. So if you're thinking about it and you're wanting to, and I'm not even saying Epique, wherever it is you're planning to go, if you want to wait until the time is perfect and you're going to get through all these, you have these little deals left. I have some people that are worried to move because they have an internal referral from another agent within their company. And it's not even under contract. They aren't even showing homes yet. They don't have anything listed yet. There's zero in contract, but they're worried that they're going to lose that referral from the other person. Which the referral, I guess what I'm saying is that I know that that's a big deal, and right now people are struggling. But you're not even in contract for anything, and you're holding on into that referral for that referral. that may or may not become of something. I have a referral right now that we went out and started looking at homes 4 different times, and now we're on hold. So that started 3 weeks ago. So if I would have said, hey, wait till we get this under contract, wait till we close this deal, that would have been minimum 3 weeks, probably another 30 days if we found something tomorrow. And now we're pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, pushing it, and we're not able to make our move. It's just not going to be perfect. Nothing's going to be perfect. We have this, unfortunately, a lot of us, myself included, it's taken me decades to not want to be perfect. Like I would get so frustrated if I couldn't do something right away. I still get frustrated. I'm not cured by any means. But certain things like this video right here is not perfect. But I know that it can be effective. It doesn't need to be perfect to be effective. So all I'm saying, again, I'm ranting and I'm on my soapbox again, because I've seen so much, like one of my favorite quotes of all time is that potential has a shelf life. And when potential has a shelf life, that means that you only have so long to act on it. As you sit there and try to perfect it and make it absolutely perfect, that's where all your momentum and all your potential dies. So I will leave you with that. We'll see you again tomorrow, and have a great one.